Welcome to episode 5 of Beauty and the Beard.
Hello.
Hello, I'm the Beard.
I'm the Beauty, thank you very much. I'm Emma, and that's Jason.
And I'm Jason, and we're Beauty and the Beard. This is a craft beer review, tasting show done from a male and female perspective.
Yep. Wife and husband perspective.
Wife and husband, that's what we are. Today we're going to taste Guano Loco from Terrapin Brewing from Athens, Georgia. Guano Loco.
Which would mean...
Batshit
crazy.
Batshit,
yeah. But my mom says that sometimes. That person's batshit crazy.
So this is a chili pepper brown ale.
Oh, really?
Chili pepper brownie ale.
Brownie?
Brownie. Yeah,
Like
so
special
that
brownie?
sounds good. I don't know. I mean, it's got a cool label going on right here. And I don't know if you can see that.
You probably are not sensing it as usual.
But,
usually when he holds up labels, he's like, hey, look at the label, and it's off to the side.
But before I talk about the beer, I think we need a beer fact.
Oh, yes.
Beer fact of the day.
Every episode, I, being Beauty and the Brains together, provide you with a new beer fact you might not have heard while Jason boringly opens beer. Okay, I'm kidding. It's not boring beer. Okay, so the fact I chose today is, many of you have heard of the Code of Hammurabi. That was one of the first legal documents, or the first legal document that we have proof of?
Yeah, first laws, written laws.
First, okay, yeah. So then that wouldn't be a legal document, that would be the first written laws. Okay, so according to the Code of Hammurabi, it said that bartenders that water down their beer would be executed. That was a law.
Wow.
So, no watering down beer, folks. Just for moral reasons, come on.
Yeah, think about that,
Huh?
Utah.
Do they have to water their beer down?
Well, it used to be in Utah you could only get like 3.2% alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think the saying was like, Utah, give me 2.
Could you get 2 at a time, though?
You needed 2 at a time. Yeah.
Oh, but you could.
Yeah.
My dad tried to order 2 at a time one time in a restaurant, and they were like, what? No. That was funny.
But,
Okay.
So, Guano Loco, this is actually a wedding gift that we got when we got married just a couple months ago.
So, what does that say about us? Batshit crazy?
Batshit crazy. I think it says that we have awesome family members.
That is true. We do.
But, so I'm excited to try this. Let's give it a sip.
Okay, do we have to smell it first? Is that the thing that you do?
Cheers first.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.
What the heck? You know what it tastes like?
What does it taste like?
It tastes like that stuff that I used to spray on my voice when I would perform and sing.
Oh.
It tastes like whatever that crap, Singer Saving Grace. Whatever that active ingredient is, I know that it's in this. That's what it tastes like. It's too weird for me. I could drink the aftertaste is nice. It tastes like coffee dessert. Coffee chocolate. The original tastes like medicine, but not in a bad way, but still it's a little weird. Yeah. Tastes like Singer Saving Grace.
I'm getting lots of the chili pepper, not spicy, but the spicy flavor.
That's what Singer Saving Grace is like.
So it must be, yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about, please comment so that he knows what I'm talking about.
But I mean, this is pretty impressive for a chili pepper brownie ale. I don't get the chocolate and coffee that you're getting. I get
At the very end aftertaste, don't talk. Well, do talk. Talk for a minute and then taste your mouth.
No, I guess I do. I do get like a
It's delicious.
back and forth between hot, spicy, and chocolate. That's really nice. That's good. Wow.
I get a back and forth between Singer Saving Grace, throat spray medicine for your voice not dying, and a delicious coffee espresso cupcake at the very end.
Very cool. Very, very interesting beer. Definitely something to think about. This Guano Loco.
Actually, I feel like it's helping my throat. My throat was dry. I feel like it's actually working. It's a
there
Singer
you
Saving
go.
Grace beer.
There you go. I mean, it looks like
Talker
it says it's
Saving
a
Grace.
side project, volume 23. So it looks like it's a small batch. 8.6% alcohol. I don't know if you can find this
8.6?
all the time. So this may be a one-off or a real specialty. So I'm glad we got a chance.
It's
to try
got a cool
this.
image on it.
But I
because
wanted
need to evaluate that.
I wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
Since we just got married and this is a wedding gift, how to choose beers for your wedding.
Ooh,
reception.
that's a good one. Because we spent a lot of time doing that. Oh my god.
Yeah, so like if you're into craft beers and good beers and stuff, how do you pick beers for your wedding.
That it took us a lot of time to figure this out.
I mean, there's a lot of things to think about. You got to think about, unless you have 100% beer geeks in your family, not everyone's going to enjoy Guano Loco or some of the other crazier things out there.
They might be Guano Loco, but they might not enjoy it.
Exactly.
Like most of our families.
Most of our families. So, I mean, what we did was we went with a cider, a hard cider.
And I really wanted a different one than we picked. I mean, I liked the one we picked, but I didn't like it as much as a couple of the others we tried.
Yeah.
What did we end up getting?
We went with Crispin.
Okay, which was good, but we tried some others that were a lot more complex and interesting.
And we just couldn't get them in kegs.
Yeah, it was too hard.
Which is, something in a wedding you can't,
and
it's
you kind
hard
of have
to
to
do
think about
six-packs
that.
and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're having the wedding and I guess how many people you're having. But since we had like 100 or something,
it wasn't.
That's something to consider too, is how many people when you're picking out the beer.
And how much beer. But, so we had a cider, and then we had an Oktoberfest. We had Blowing Rock Oktoberfest. And that's a lager. That's something that, it's not intimidating. It's got a catchy name, so people will be like, oh, Oktoberfest.
I've heard that. Yeah.
That's something you can try. It's really not too in your face. It's got some malt there. It's got a little bit of hops, but it's not something that you're really gonna spit out that's like, whoa, that's too crazy.
I feel like anybody can kind of drink that.
Yeah, and that's a fun beer to drink, I think it was 4 to 5% alcohol, so you could drink a whole bunch of them at that night. You can have fun, just keep drinking beers. It's not something, you don't need to focus on it. It's there. It's a great Oktoberfest. It's a party, it's a great fit.
And that was a good fit for our wedding, too, because it was of the season, because we got married in late September. So if you're getting married in February, unlikely you'll be able to find an Oktoberfest.
That's true.
But the stuff you were talking about, like ways to pick it, it's, mild enough that certain people like it. It's complex enough that other people like it.
It was the most popular beer at our wedding.
We didn't have any left, did we?
No, we had a little bit left.
Oh, we did?
The next one was Duck Rabbit Milk Stout.
Okay, this was his choice.
Which was something that I knew, in our family, I knew that we had a lot of family and friends that were into different beers and crazier things. So I wanted to have something there that was dark and complex. And so the Milk Stout, it really did that. Something you could chew on this beer, but at the same time, it wasn't offensive. It had a little bit of a sweetness to it. Not too complex, but just something that, you just kind of have fun drinking. It's something you're like, oh, that's cool. I've never had a milk stout. Something for those people who like to try a lot of different things that they can try and be like, oh, that's a lot of fun.
Did I like that one? I don't remember. When we were...
I don't know if you had it.
I know I didn't have it at the wedding. I just drank cider. That was why we got cider, is because I like cider so much. That's probably something not most people would choose to have at their wedding, because it's...
Well, cider's becoming really popular right
now.
Well,
and here's the good thing about cider for you women out there, especially at a wedding. It does not make you bloat. At least it doesn't make me bloat. The way beer makes me feel kind of like, oh, I'm really full all of a sudden, and that's why I pick wine sometimes. I'm not worried about, bloating physically. I'm worried about, feeling too full to dance or enjoy my time. But with cider, I don't do that. And so that's why I love cider, because I can drink it like juice, and then it doesn't make me feel like I'm exploding out of my outfit.
And that's really what you have to think about a lot, is who's going to be there. You need to have beers that lots of different people can have. If for moral reasons you don't want to have one of those big three, InBev, Anheuser, then, you've got lots of options. You can pick things that people can still approach and enjoy. But, any last thoughts on Guano Loco?
I'm liking it more as I'm trying it. I think this is one I'm going to like as it warms up a bit. Because I'm listening to you talk, and it's not too bad.
Me too.
A little too crazy for me to drink a lot of, honestly.
See, I love it.
I
think that the
like
spiciness, I like that. But
that's why you like me.
We're going to keep drinking this. Check us out on Facebook, at Twitter, at Beauty and Beard. Go to the website, beautyandthebeard.com. Just subscribe to YouTube, comment, tell us what you want us to try next.
Yeah, what do you want us to try next? We'll try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.